If I could go back to the very beginning and start all over again, here are a few things I would do differently. Hey there, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tobitoshh, your resident creator manager, all-round lifestyle, beauty, fashion, marketing girly, and you're welcome to my channel. So today for Creator Talk Tuesday, we're going to be talking about something very important. If I could go back to the beginning of being a creator, what would I do differently? So I wrote down a list of things that I feel like I would do differently if I were to start my creator career all over again. Not because I regret where I am, but it's important to be reflective and understand maybe you had some blind spots and some shortcomings coming up in the game. So this is more of a reflective video, and I also hope that it will help someone just starting or someone just thinking about starting being a creator to better understand the landscape that they're getting into. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one, I'd focus on building a voice rather than obsessing about aesthetics, obsessing about an organized feed or a pristine look of the brand. I will focus on the voice and the story I am trying to tell, because the truth is the brand without the voice is just decoration. So I would focus on honing my voice, really understanding what I want to say and how I want to say it, and focus on getting my core message out there before I think of the branding elements or what I want the brand to look like per se. Number two, I chase consistency. So this is something I still struggle with when it comes to short form content, but if I were going to start all over again, I would focus on building the structures for short form content that would help me be consistent, and focus on gaining a system that would help encourage my consistency, whether it's my filming schedule, planning, or batch creating content. I would work on something that would help me be more consistent, because starting as a creator, one of the most important things is consistency, because that's not even just in the fact that like the more videos you put out, the more people will see your videos, but for the fact that the consistency is what helps you gain the ability to reiterate, to change and grow as a creator. So I would say this consistency thing is something I did very well when I did start making content on YouTube about 2 years ago. I came up with a system. I came up with like filming structure, schedules, and everything, and I worked more on like focusing on being consistent as a creator on YouTube than I did when it came to short form content that I started a year earlier. The third thing I would say that I would change is I treat content creation as an experiment. Yes, I do kind of treat content creation as an experiment now, but in the beginning I was like sticking to what I know. So I would treat it like an experiment for my craziest ideas, my most insane creative endeavors. That's what I would do if I was starting again. Now, in the beginning, I was trying to fit in to what the algorithm likes, as opposed to doing my own thing and like just being crazy. So if I was going to start again, that's something that I would do. Treat it as an experiment, put out my most crazy ideas and see how it goes, as opposed to following the algorithm or trying to understand what other people are doing on the platform or the platforms. Number four, what would I do? Build community. Community is the most important things on platforms, as opposed to just like thinking about the vanity metrics. Obviously, I've never been one for vanity metrics on social media, but I would lean even more into building community, because community is the most important thing when it comes to social media. And having that community, that strong community, and understanding your community is what would help you grow as a creator. So I would lean heavily into community building and community understanding. And the fifth thing I would do if I would start all over again is I stop waiting to be ready. Yes, we all say, okay, we try to wait to be ready. And I know a lot of my like reasons for waiting are very much valid, but if I were to do it all over again, I would move past that phase really quickly and get into the doing part of the endeavor, as opposed to how long it took to like get the ball rolling in my creator adventure. So yeah, if I were going to do it again, I would get ready quickly, as opposed to taking my time and like very much delaying the progress that I would have made. So do it even if I was unsure of like the adventures that were going to befall me as a creator. So if you're just starting out, I know you might be feeling overwhelmed and very much lost in the blur that is content creation, and you're watching what everyone else is doing. I would just advise you to jump right in, jump into the deep end, even if you drown. The truth is, there's no timeline. Everything you do it at your own pace. So that's all for this video. Do like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you resonate with any of these things that I just said. And have a great day, have a great life. Until next time, live beautifully.